So, this audience, this is Matthew Robert Payne. Uh, I hope you see this on YouTube. I just want to underline this. I've got regular people that watch me on YouTube, uh, just a small number, and I want to share with them that from now on, I'm going to be sharing things on YouTube, but most of my audience, a whole lot, up to millions of people, tuned in the spiritual world. They can hear me telepathically. If you've got spiritual sight, you can actually see behind this chair. There's a lot of people are listening to this and watching this video, and they have three categories. They come from witchcraft, uh, musicians who, to be a popular musician, you've got to practice witchcraft, and escorts. And from now on, my videos will be addressing them because they're most of the audience that are listening. And if you're listening on YouTube, you get the opportunity to contact me on email or write a comment on email or interact with me. But most of these girls just interact with me telepathically when they get the chance. Um, I hope Jeremy, who's a regular listener to this, and other people who are regular listeners to my videos adjust to my new audience and what I have to say. Yesterday I did 6 videos, and Jeremy kept up and invested some time and watched them. And I don't expect he'll always have the time to watch all the videos, but he does something that really makes me happy and makes the girls happy. He writes comments on each of the videos and gives me feedback. And if you want to bless me and encourage me and get to know me, that would be a very good thing for you to do, to sign up to YouTube, get a membership so you can comment and make comments on my videos. So I got this a video title of one of the girls that I'm close to, that I talk to most days, and it's called "Allowing Yourself to Shine." The girl who suggested the title is a very famous musician in the world, and so she'd know about shining. Uh, and she doesn't mind being mentioned, Billie Eilish, and she's had a dark life, and she sort of walks in the darkness of self-loathing and depression and not happy with herself, and she's troubled, and talking to her brother and her mother. I find out that they're worried for her sometimes about possibly taking her own life. Her life is very dark. So she wants me to talk about allowing yourself to shine, and it's a choice. Some people, some girls, some men are very handsome and accomplished, and some women are very beautiful, very attractive, and we would say, as human beings, we'd say that these beautiful women, really attractive women, naturally shine. But in dealings with beautiful women, especially Mary Magdalene from the Bible, I've come to realize that really attractive women, stunning women, still struggle with accepting themselves and being accepted and being loved. I think uh, each person has to go through their own process and go through a stage in life, possibly therapy with a therapist, but deal with themselves and come to a stage where they know themselves and they love themselves for who they are. And some people get the courage to, some beautiful women get the courage to be themselves and, put on display uh, their good characteristics and their good personality, and they don't hide. They don't retreat from the world. They put on display all their good traits and allow their bad traits to even be seen, and they allow themselves to shine in that way. Some people manage themselves. I just want to tell you, when I turn on the camera, I found that I start to itch, and if you have never dealt with witchcraft before, you may not know this, but sometimes when you've got witches present, they touch you and it makes you itch. And I've been attacked before in my sleep and not been able to get to sleep because I kept on being touched and itching. And but these days, the girls touch me and itch me when they're saying, "Wow, that's amazing. I agree with that. I love that." So they touch me to affirm the message. Yeah, so you'll see me in these videos itching. It's not a voluntary thing, but it's something that they are participating in to make me touch myself. Um, So, certain gorgeous women, it's not just gorgeous women, it's all sorts of us, but we, as we grow up, we become aware of our frailties, we become aware of the things about us that aren't really good, that we prefer not to have. And then we also become aware of our good traits and our good abilities and our good character traits. And some people try their best to hide the bad things about themselves and put their best foot forward and show their good traits. Um, but you know, in the message that Billy wants me to bring, it's being confident and happy enough within yourself to fully display your bad characteristics. Billy has Tourette's and can make her face shake, and she doesn't hold it back. And sometimes it happens in one of her performances, and when she's out in public, she's not unabashed about that. She's not afraid of that, and it's just part of what makes her herself. And but no matter who you are, no matter how you travel in this life, uh, to have a better life, a more accomplished life, a more successful life, you've got to allow yourself to be seen. You've got to allow yourself to shine. I've got, you've heard it before probably, but I've got some things against me. My medication caused weight gain, my lack of exercise and diet causes weight gain, and so my doctor wrote a reference for me to get dietary food, and in the reference it said Matthew is morbidly obese. So that's when I found out that I was morbidly obese. And so I'm obese, and many people judge me for that. I also have, you may be surprised, but I do have low self-esteem. I'm I just put myself down and don't think myself as anything great. And my friend Tolu that you hear doing interviews with me each day says that's a good thing. It keeps us away from pride. I've got diabetes because of my weight. I've got a bad back that doesn't allow me to walk more than 50 meters without hurting really bad. Sometimes just having a shower and standing up in the shower is too much for my back. So I've got diabetes. I also have a mental illness. I'm schizoaffective, which means I've got a combination of bipolar disorder and schizophrenia. And the bipolar consistently causes me not to be able to sleep. I don't mention the word that people struggle with, the word that says that you can't sleep, you struggle with sleep. I don't ever mention that word about myself. I don't want to curse myself by acknowledging it, but I do have and have had sleeping problems for 20 or 30 years. And I've got mental illness that sometimes without sleep, lacking sleep, I can get delusional and think things that aren't reality, and I can get really high and manic. But how I put my best foot forward, how I allow myself to shine is I press in to the depressions of bipolar, and I write do good teachings, and I used to write good poetry when I was depressed, and when I'm high, that corresponds to being able to teach and be fascinating, and I can be very productive when I'm high in a manic state, and I can get a lot done. Sometimes I can say up all day and all night, or 2 days and 2 nights, and I can stay awake as long as I'm productive and I'm busy. And if I've been up for 2 days and 2 nights and I stop and watch TV or something, and I stop engaging in life, I may fall asleep and get tired. But the thrust of so I've got issues and troubles in my life, and I manage my life in such a way that I work around the issues. I guess it's my low self-esteem that doesn't spend money on myself. I bought about 40 blue shirts, and they had writing on them, which was a Christian witness, and I spent all that money on clothes. So I've got like two pairs of shorts in summer here that I wash each week, and I've got these 30 or 40 short shirts that rotate and I wear. So if you've been watching me for the last year, you wouldn't have seen me do a video in anything but blue. I've got two shades of blue that I wear. Blues, people say blue is my aura, blue is my color. So I work around my mental illness, and the high state, the manic state, I really use, and I'm very honest and very transparent, and I use that honesty and transparency. See, the itching is happening. I use that honesty and transparency as a weapon. I will make points and be teaching certain things, and to illustrate the points that I'm teaching, I'll use a self-deprecating story, or a story that throws myself under the bus, and when you're transparent and honest like that, it really builds trust and rapport in your listeners. They feel if you can be really honest about sensitive things and you can be vulnerable, then they can trust you with everything else that you have to say. And so I use my vulnerability and my transparency and my honest stories as a weapon, like to build my influence, to build trust, so I can take people on the journey that I want to take them on, and they trust me to go on that journey. What would be my message to the three audiences that are listening, like witches, musicians that are witches, and prostitutes? My message is be the best person that you can be. And I've shared it before, but Jesus had 50 commandments, 50 things that he said to do, and you can find them in the Gospels of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Whenever he says to do something, you can write it down and highlight it in your Bible. Um, if you make a life of consciously making decisions and practicing what he taught, uh, you can be a very nice person. You can become like Christ. You can be a person that's very much like Jesus Christ. And that's not really a judgmental person. That's not a rude person. That's not an arrogant person. That's not a person that's not patient with people, but it's a compassionate, kind, understanding, loving person. And if you want to transform yourself from who you are right now, you really want to shine. You want to allow your personality and yourself to shine. My best suggestion is that you look at those commandments. I've got a book called The Commandments of Jesus Made Simple, and uh, another book called The Gospel of Love, where I describe those commandments at great length and how to obey them. But that's like my message to witches is you don't necessarily have to come out of witchcraft to make me happy. You don't have to say the prayer that all the Christians want you to say. You don't. He definitely don't want you to go to a church and mix with Christians. Can be bad for you. Um, but I'd love to encourage you to find those commandments of Jesus and incorporate them into your life, and you will shine. You'll start to transform. I can't say they're easy to do. Like Jesus says, one of his commandments is turn the other cheek, and it means if someone hurts you or does something offensive to you, forgive them and tell them that they hurt you, and ask them to say sorry. That's confrontational and that's hard. If you can't do that, if you can't find the peace in yourself to do that, perhaps just silently forgive them and allow them an opportunity to hurt you again. And turning the other cheek isn't keeping abusive, narcissistic people in your life that consistently hurt you and hurt you. Jesus didn't teach that. He wouldn't suggest you do that, but he'd suggest you have boundaries and give people boundaries and tell them the line that they're not allowed to cross. But generally in life, allow people to hurt you and forgive them and give them the other opportunity to another opportunity to hurt you. People only change because they want to change. And if you're a beautiful, loving, forgiving person and you forgive a person once or twice, they may come to really respect you and want to change for you. And it doesn't matter what is the motivation for a person to change. it's a good thing if they do change and address their demons and change. And if you can be the catalyst, if you can be the person that provokes that change in a person, that's a good thing, you know. There are, I'm sure there's certain narcissists that treat people really badly and their life is all about themselves. But I'm sure that there's certain people that are so kind and generous and loving towards them and so accepting that they can change their behavior a little bit for that person. Um, so, uh, there's all sorts of commandments in the Bible. And if you read my book, The Gospel of Love, that C.S. Lewis, a famous Christian writer, spoke through me. I like channeled him. That's a good book. But true strength in life, even though I have low self-esteem, I'll still say that is true strength in life and true success as a person in life is being aware of your good points and your bad points and living a life and putting your best foot forward despite your bad points and acknowledging your bad points and even be honest about your faults and what you struggle with and and then seizing and accomplishing things through putting forward your best points and putting forward your best abilities and you can develop a gift and have a spiritual gift like the ability to see, the ability to travel from one place to another, like astral travel. You can get better and better at your certain gifts that you're endowed with by practice, and you can shine by practicing your gifts and becoming very good at it. Um, so I hope this was interesting for you. I hope you're aware, you uh, millions of people in witchcraft, that you loved, that here's a born again Christian who hasn't got it all together, hasn't completely stopped my sex addiction, and I'm here spending my time talking to you, investing into you, investing my time into you. I hope you can feel that I love you. I hope that you feel that I accept you. I hope you can see the or experience the radiation of my love and my respect for you. I hope you realize that I don't want to convert you. I don't want to make you into a clone of myself. I don't want to say things to control you and corral you into my way of doing things. But my chief purpose, and I'll be upfront about it and very sincere and honest about it, my chief purpose is to help you develop your personality and who you are, essentially, into the image of Christ, so that you can become a beautiful person. And the thing I'll suggest time and time again is to understand Jesus' teachings and implement them into your life and bring about change. And you can be a female witch who practices as a prostitute, as a way of living, and you can stay in that lifestyle and do that, and still shine and still be a beautiful person. And instead of doing a spell on your clients and having them addicted to your vagina or your breasts or any other body part, you can cancel that spell and just not use your witchcraft influence, and you can just become a really beautiful person and have the man really love your personality and really love spending time with you, and you can change things up and do things a different way. I was really encouraged to speak with you today. Allowing yourself to shine is a good thing, and the world is full of books and full of advice, and there's a lot of people who are a lot wiser than me, a lot better than me, and can guide you into being a beautiful person and putting forward your best foot and shining. And I encourage you to look up books and look up videos that can further help you. There really is true strength in accepting your weaknesses and going on despite of them and not being afraid to share your weaknesses with other people. And there's real strength in understanding your assets and understanding the good parts of yourself and your good attributes and practicing them and shining in them. Just to allow yourself, give yourself permission, even if you have a low self-esteem like me, give yourself permission to shine. I hope this was encouraging to you and you got something out of it. If you're watching on YouTube, you can help me by liking this video, commenting on this video, sharing this video with your friends, and possibly subscribing to my channel. It was wonderful to talk to you today. God bless.